20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. This is Amarian Hampton.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. A run. This is Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Cowboys nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man, and that's Tolbert. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Aubrey's kick is good. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol snap with Lance. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Disley is the man in motion. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Makes the read. Decides to hang on. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 6.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. McConkey in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Second and 11. McConkey in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. He'll let him keep it. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down, Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Marvion power shown. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Herbert. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Micah Parsons. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete to Blue. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack.
And he's into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a handoff, but taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McConkey in motion. On the handoff, it's Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Perfect. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now, Herbert. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You'll see right before the ball was snapped, the quarterback just take a peek. Is there enough space between the defender and your wide receiver that you intend to throw this little quick to? That's called the cushion. Cushion's big enough, you can run the play. He gets up in press coverage, you got to get at it.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
A return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
37-yard line.
Begins with a run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Cowboys make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
Chargers 13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Charger gets set to kick it away as he's on to punt for the second time.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. He left that close defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. Turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Shotgun snap for Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. Pistol here for Herbert. Off he goes. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Herbert now on 1st down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The Marvion Overshown getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. First and 10. Disley is the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Herbert to throw on second down. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Under pressure and down he goes. They got him. Khalil Mack. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing, Herbert. Short throw, taken in by Disley.
Complete to Will Disley. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Holbrook. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Khalil Mack, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
2-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Throwing now is Herbert. He finds his tight end, Kunkel. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Los Angeles.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
Oh, the ball's out! And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 27-yard line. 2 yards after the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Herbert. A defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
We'll get this out wide to Johnston. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Motion man is Johnston. On first down, Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it about the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Chenal. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, Prescott. Pass caught by Tolbert. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Here's first down. They'll run here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 4.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Here is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will go up by 7.
27. Chargers 20. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing, Lance. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up now for second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now, on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? Herbert to the air again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys. as we say so long from Arlington.